Hello, my friends. We're going to do something a little different today because usually I'm talking about my storytelling and my illustrations that I do for my cozy fantasy books. But today I have other books that I want to show you. Oh, I always forget to say, hi, I am Hannah Sandvig. I write and illustrate cozy fantasy romance books. But today is not so much about me. I've been on summer holidays for a little bit, so I also don't have much new stuff to show you on my end. But my in-laws came to visit me, and I live in Canada. And if there's one thing that's fun about Canada, it's that if we order something from anywhere else in the world, we get to pay lots and lots of extra money. Other people get to do that now too, but it's been the case here for a while. So I love to back Kickstarters for cool books, especially if they're friends of mine who also make really cool books. However, I'm less excited to pay an extra $60 to $80 sometimes for those books to get delivered to me. So my workaround is that I back the Kickstarters, I send the books to my in-laws who live in Oregon, and then once a year when they come and visit me, they bring me my book haul of all of the things that I have gotten sent to their house over the past year. So obviously I can't read the books right away, but generally these are books that I've already read as an ebook because I do tend to read on ebook, but I love to collect the pretty pretties. So my in-laws were here, and I have fun things to show you now. Also, it was funny to me because they came and they had presents for everyone, like for my children and that was heavy. I felt the whole camera shake a little bit. For my husband, who's obviously their child, and they always have presents, and they gave everyone their gifts, and mine was a little gift bag, and I had my books in it, also a sunflower tea towel. And let me be clear, I very much appreciate that they get my books, that I can send my books to their house, and that they bring them up for me. It is amazing. And B, I really don't need a present at all, but I did think it was funny that they handed it to me in a gift bag along with everyone else's presents, because I was like, but this is a present from me to me. It's a pretty good present though. Let me show you. I just dropped something. Okay, so this is gonna be, I'll show you real quick, and then I'm gonna switch to overhead mode so I can show you the things more. But we have from my dear friend, Jessica Sundin, The Night Market and The Heartbreak Show, which are amazing, and I'll show you more. And then from my lovely author bestie, Valia Lind, we have How Not to Hex a Gentleman, also with edges. So let me switch over and then I will give you the whole rundown. Okay, the first book I want to show you is How Not to Hex a Gentleman by Valia Lind. And this is fun because I actually illustrated the cover for her. So, let's see, I didn't do the wrap design, but I did, I did all these illustrations. So it's very fun because this is a series. They take place in Scotland. It's going to be 3 books. She's working on book number 2 right now. And each one is a girl who, they're roommates, and they're in Scotland on their studies, and they discover they have magical powers. So they might have already known, but they learn about their magical powers. You'll see. So I got to incorporate, each one of them has their own flower. So her flower is, hellebore? I think it's hellebore. Anyway, which were really fun to draw. And then her familiar is a magpie. Focus. He doesn't want to. I can show you later. And there is a cat who is throughout the series. And then we've got, some crystals and potions. And then the other 2 girls have borage and goldenrod as their flowers. So we incorporate all of those. And then the thistle is for Scotland, of course. So I really enjoyed doing these. I like doing a little bit of texture and pattern. And the swishy skirt is very fun. But also, I should point out, I've also read it, and it's adorable. Like, if you want something cute and cozy and magical feeling, and also feels like you're going on a little trip to Europe, I highly recommend. Okay, I also designed the end papers. I very much like how these turned out. And I did not design the undercover art, but it is so cute. Have a look at this. This is the case illustration. I will put the illustrator in the book description here, or sorry, the video description, because I do not actually remember. And then it's got a little quote on the back. It says, if she wants to lead me around for the rest of my life, I think I'll be a very willing participant. Because it is definitely a he falls first and harder sort of story. So cute. And it's got the pink edges. We've got the little magpie on there again because it's a special Kickstarter edition. And then Valia drew this map of Edinburgh so that we can keep track of where they are. She actually wrote this while she was staying there for a few months, and that's where she got inspired for the story. So it really does feel like you're there. And then she also drew these cute chapter headers. I love it so much. I'm trying if there's anything else cute to show you in here. We got little flowers for the scene dividers. It's adorable. It's like a warm hug. Highly recommend. Lots of magic. And even though it's a 3-book series, you can just read book 1. Because it's that couple and their romance and it gets all done up. So thank you, Valia. Oh, and it's got a ribbon bookmark, which I think is really cute. I have not done that with any of my books yet, but I want to. Also, amusingly, after working on this cover, we've been realizing, Valia and I, because we chat all the time, that covers with characters on them are a little more polarizing and currently not as in style. So I will put up on the screen, but I just redesigned this cover for her just with the hellebore flowers in it, because that's her flower, and the cat and the magpie. And then I just did, and I believe she's shown it off. I'll double check before I put it on the screen. But her cover for book 2, which I realized I didn't love the borage quite as much as the hellebore, so I ended up redrawing it. And it has a fox. It's so cute, and I can't wait to read it. Okay, so this one was a pretty simple Kickstarter. She was really just doing it for the book. I believe there's a paperback as well, but the book was some of the extra fancy things, and that was it. No swag, no nothing, because she has better focus than I do. But someone who has not better focus than I do, those are words, is my friend Jessica. All right, so Jessica Sundin, I first have to say this is her, I think it's her 3rd series published, and I think it is my favorite of them. But also we became friends because I was reading her first series, and it starts out kind of like, okay, we're going along great. And then by the end, I was like crying. I was actually reading the book. Like, I had my Kindle propped up on the back of the toilet so I could read while I was in the shower because I could not put it down. So I just started texting her mostly things like, why are you so mean? And how dare you? And so on. And then we became friends. So this isn't one of those like, oh, it's my friend, so I think her books are good. I pestered her because I was obsessed. And now we're friends. So I think that's a lovely story. This Kickstarter was for the Heartbreak Show and the Night Market, although you could get Bound by Ravens as well. I already had it, but let's see. Let me show you these beautiful, beautiful covers. Okay, so we've got the Night Market, which is like chunky. And look at the gorgeous foil. And then Heartbreak Show, also amazing. And the original Kickstarter edition or special edition, whatever, Bound by Ravens, looked like this, but it didn't have the foil. And she sweetly offered to send people the matching dust jackets so that they could all be so shiny. Which is great, because it was like the same dust jacket. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, see, pretty much the same, but without the shiny. And now we have the shiny. Also, I think the color is better, but beside the point. Okay, so the way this series works is that Well, to start with, Jessica calls these two novellas. They are over 50,000 words each. So in my mind, that is a novel. Well, I mean, and according to the rules of the internet, but compared to the night market, I guess they count. And they are all inspired by Celtic folklore, and also kind of a Victorian steampunk vibe with fae, but like not, I feel like not how most people write fae. Her stuff is very quirky and very fun, and the banter is the best I can ever read. And also she does still like make me laugh and make me cry. She calls this one cozy, and some people call her whole series cozy. I would give her a cozy adjacent. Like, I feel cozy while reading them, but there is a lot of really intense stuff that happens in these books as well. So your mileage may vary on coziness. Okay, I'm going to show you Bound by Ravens real quick first because, like, look at the edges. And, like, the map. But this is not my new one. It's just, like, so pretty. Anyway, it's beside the point. It's really good, though. You should definitely read it or listen to the audio. They're a duet audio. They're so good. Okay, so the night market. Let's have a look. First off, do we love them? He's one of my favorite book boyfriends, by the way. And then I got foil on here too. Oh, it's got like spot gloss. I'm a sucker for spot gloss. And then we've got, this is the night market. They are people who have a traveling market fair type idea. And they are raven shifters, which is super fun. So there you go. Oh, there are more. I haven't even looked through these that closely. There's like more foiling on the inside. It's the night market. And then look at this. She has these little like tickets. You get little tickets to the night market, and you get free jar of buttons with entry. Oh, I haven't scanned this code. I'll do that after and let you know what happens. I want to know how I get my free jar of buttons. The buttons are obviously part of the story. Look at this thing, more foil. I love foil. Okay, let's look at that. Beautiful, beautiful. And take this dust jacket off, you pretty thing, so that you don't get hurt in the making of this. Okay, so we have here. Look, this. So she got a print run done for these, which I have not done yet, which is why it has kind of some more pretty things than what I have in my books. More fancy things you can get done with the print run. Oh, we got that pretty map again. Pronunciations. Everyone loves having some Irish pronunciations because nothing is spelled the way we think it should be. Oh, okay, and then, I mean, those of us who speak English in North America. Okay. Pretty, and then you're into it. So let me see the chapter headers. Oh, that's just like a random page. That's so pretty. Oh, okay. I don't know. We got an overlay. Is that bound in? Jessica, why is this so pretty? These, I'll show you these in a minute. Okay, and then there's like random weird texturing animal things, which are, it's very quirky and funny. I was just seeing if there was two different chapter, avert your eyes if you don't want to see half naked men. I think all of them, look at her, that's Sheila. I think all the chapter headers are the same. I was just double checking. Dark buttons. This is the sort of thing you can only do if you get a lot of artists to help you to have this many beautiful art pieces in it. But she is a sucker for art, and I'm a sucker for the art that she chooses. So what can you do? See if there's anything else at the end. Let's have a little look. Here's Jessica. I love you. And then, oh, thank you. Very nice. Hey. I'm in there. Yeah, look. Because I beta read for her. And then, oh, got stuff about the magic systems, glossary, and it's just generally the best thing ever. Okay. This is one of my favorite books, by the way. You should read it. Then we have The Heartbreak Show, meant to be a novella. Hilariously, not at all. The little edges and the edges. Oh, did the other one have? It did. I was just like, ribbon bookmark. There is a ribbon bookmark. All right, so let's have a look. Here is the Heartbreak Show. So they're all set in the same world, but the Heartbreak Show and the Night Market are very closely bound together because these characters are the siblings of the characters in the Night Market, and they are very much a part of it. So back to the map. Sorry, I keep getting distracted by how shiny it is. And here is the beautiful character art. Again, with spot gloss and the pretty gold. And then this is, oh, I have to remember what his name is. He steals people's like gloves and socks. So like if you think, oh, my gloves are always missing. And then they find them all later. And it is a funny reveal. Got the reverse dust jacket. I'm going to move you to the side again. You're very pretty. Okay. There is cross-dressing shenanigans, which is part of the humor and the fun of it all. And then this is dedicated to raccoons. George Darling, you stole gloves, our hearts, and nearly the last book's love story. Though I know one does not question the thieving way of fairy raccoons. Try not to steal. Kian and Glenna spotlight too. I feel like he does though. I got these again. Pronunciation guide and prologue. So this is based on kind of like the character is based on a myth. Oh, and I think the flying cow. That's another story. This one is very, I guess this one and Bound by Ravens have a lot of like heist energy and shenanigans, which I like. So you can see this one's a little more simple because it was the Night Market that she was making it for. But these guys in here, they're so fun. And then, let me see what else. I felt like there was another one. Oh. Cake Witch Raven. I feel like of that, I don't think I need to tell you stuff about the plot. Just like, look, there's a raccoon that steals gloves and a cake witch raven and a cat with a hat with fruit on it. It makes sense. See, it says the end, but also not the end. And then it tells you about the things that are coming. Okay, so obviously this was really great. Also, I'm trying not to snuff too much. I hope I'm not, but it is smoky out and my nose has been running. So that is my life right now. All right, so I do not remember, because it was a year and a half ago, between my in-laws giving me the books and how long it took to get the books printed and shipped and blah, 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 all those things. It was quite a epic adventure, mostly for Jessica, but a waiting one for me. Therefore, I do not actually remember how many things I bought from the Kickstarter and what she just sent to me because we are friends and I did some of the art for her. But it all came in this really cute book sleeve. Look, we got like little forest creatures. I don't know what's up with the fox's nose, but I am entertained by it. I don't use book sleeves very much for books, but this is a nice zipper pouch thing and I am sure I can find something to do with it. Okay. Okay, I gotta find all the things. She sent me so many things. So, starting, a little note. It's very sweet, thank you. I got a bookmark. I think I have the other bookmarks already. So, and then we got art print. And I like these, like, canvasy feeling. It says who did the art print and who the characters are, which is something I keep meaning to do because I think it's nice for people to know, to know who did it, but also to remember what it is because sometimes we get a lot of art. Oh, this is the paperback covers. I'm really excited for book 4. Is this I don't think I've actually read her newsletter freebie. I guess that's what I'm doing later today. And then we have, oh, this one is one of my favorites. Oh, look at them. They're so sweet. Business card. Nice, nice. Oh, sorry. These ones are vellum overlays, which I don't usually do. Like stick in books, but maybe I will. I mean, they're nice to have in there as illustrations, but are you supposed to read through them? I'm always slightly confused. But, see, they're like see-through, which is really cool. You can like stick them in, and I've thought of doing this for my map update so that it wouldn't be too thick and you could have it in a book. I don't know. It's easy because you can like tuck them in, whereas like a normal art print, I feel like it takes up more space. Oh, and then she sent me the Bound by Ravens ones, which I think I might have had a couple already. And then Close Your Eyes if you don't want to see Half Naked Boy. I know he's very pretty. But you do have to hide him from my children, I think. And I think there's one more in here. It's so much art. And she's not an artist herself, but she is so good at working with artists and picking ones who have her vision, I think. Oh, yeah. And then that one, which is also on the case art. All right. So just a little bit of art there. What do we got? What do we got? Oh, and then also I got the, okay. She also sent the dust jacket. She sent me two. Maybe she forgot she had sent me one. I don't know. But I guess I have a backup. Kind of wish I had backups of all my dust jackets because I was worried about them. We got some stickers. I used to do client work and I did a lot of stickers for Jessica, and I feel sad that I don't do them anymore, but I also cannot keep up with client work, which is why I'm not doing it anymore. But okay, so we got Shameless Hussy, which is one of his nicknames. It's the whole thing. And then Cake Witch for her. Those are hilarious. Okay, and then I did these. Look at George with his little like glove he stole. And Ken and Glenna. Oh, here. And she's got like a little cake. I will say that I was like regretting some of my life choices. I can get to when I was doing her hair. But it is super cute and I like how it turned out. And then we got little character cards for them. And with like, whoop, fun facts, weapons, sass, wing whipping. She's a raven shifter, right? Very cute, very cute. Love it. That's those guys. And then, wait, there's more. These are the Bound by Ravens ones. Okay, which I also illustrated. I forget everybody's names offhand, so please forgive me. I'll tell you in a second. And look, she's got like, this is the thing they're trying to steal. And this one, these two are like trying to, they're thieves and they're trying to steal something together, I think to win their freedom. I can't remember. All I really remember is that they get like bound literally together with magic, so they can't be more than a few feet away from each other or else like snap back to each other. And they are very much like rival enemies, so it's very funny. And cute. And then this is the Otter King, which is a Celtic like creature of folklore who is like a giant river otter creature that lures people in and then eats them, I think. And he smells like sugar cookies. I think that's Jessica's invention, but I'm not sure. But he was fun to draw. Okay, there we go. Finnan, sorry, Finnan, and Taryn. I feel bad I forget your names, but sometimes I am forgetful. Oh, so that's that crew. And then, oh, these ones were, they're so chunky, they're hard to get out because of the wings. Once again, I love drawing for Jessica, but her chibis did take longer than like anything else I drew. I'm just trying to show the wings at this angle. I can't really, but trust me, all the feathers are there. Maybe, no. And all his hair stuff. He's so cute. You're so cute. Okay. Sorry. And then I was like, well, that took a bit. Why don't I take even longer doing the girl? Oh, she's so cute though. Look at her like little peonies and all her hair. And then she's got her little oracle card deck. One of my favorite. Get back there. One of my favorite chibis I've ever made. And then, oh, I did the fox for her. I think this is like, I had to stop midway through her stuff, or maybe she got more done after because I couldn't do the rest of them. I really injured myself working on too many projects plus my own books at once. But we've got our jar of buttons and the little squirrel and the little hedgehog. So these ones were not drawn by me, but are stinking cute. And then, obviously, we have their character cards, which are beautiful for Philina and Rylan. I love you, Rylan. Okay, don't tell Finnan. It's fine. Finnan was my favorite till I read The Night Market, and then Rylan became my favorite. So, Philina is a seer, and we have these oracle cards based on the trees of, like, trees are important in Celtic traditions, and Jessica got an artist to do them all. So this is the rowan tree, got gold again, and they got like a pretty like holographic foil back, and the oak tree, holly, willow, ash, ivy, and hawthorn. I think these are so pretty. I want to find a way to display them, I think. I also use them in my stories because my fairy realm is also based on Celtic folklore and could not be more different from Jessica's, which is funny. Because we both have a lot of banter, and we have romance, and we have Celtic fae mythology, but we play with it differently. Okay, last is pins. Okay, I'm going to take them out of their thing. Okay, so got the Celtic knot. Oh, I dropped one. We've got Sheila and a raven. I like this one a lot. And the last one is a fox. Oh, he's so cute. I need to do something with my pin collection. I have so many cute ones, and I don't put them on things because I'm afraid of losing them. Okay, that's all. That's all the things. It was just a little bit, right? It was just like a little bit of stuff. Not that much stuff. Just like all of that. To sum up, these books are for when you want to laugh and also be slightly emotionally devastated at the same time. They have a, I don't know, low to medium level of spice, I would say, in which there is on page, open door stuff happening, but it's not all over the place, and I feel it is very emotionally driven. There's like one or two per book. This is book 1, book 2, book 3, but you can, I think, just pick one up, especially between these two. And if you like audio, then you should buy these in print because they're gorgeous, like me, for a shelf trophy. But the duet audio is killer. It's so good. They have such good Irish accents. And her narrators that she got are actually in a relationship with each other. And I feel like their chemistry is amazing. And then this one, cozy, contemporary, with magic. It is a Just Kisses romance, and it is for when you just want like a feel-good, adorable, kick your feet kind of vibe. Okay, that's all. I hope this was fun for you. I'm going to put the links to these in my video description so you can check them out for yourself. You might not be able to get these exact ones. I'll check. They might have them in their shops. If you, like me, love getting pretty books on Kickstarter, I do just want to let you know that I am currently in the pre-launch phase, which just means you can follow along and it'll happen later, for the special editions of The Wolfgate, my Red Riding Hood retelling. And I'll put that link below as well. So you can follow along. You don't have to like commit to anything. You just get notified when it releases. Okay, and hopefully I will not be so long between videos this time, as I am starting a brand new book, and I thought it would be a fun opportunity to take you guys through the whole process of me coming up with like the character designs and the cute little village and working out how the story is going to go, and all of that. So if you are someone who enjoys cozy fantasy stories, or if you're an author or a writer who enjoys seeing the process of people creating fun stuff, then I hope you will check that out, and hopefully I'll have the first video for you next week. I said that out loud so that hopefully I'll do it. But the most important thing is that I write my chapters next week. So fingers crossed. It all depends on how summer holidays continue here. It was lovely to check in with you again, and I have to go now because I can't turn my air conditioner back on until I'm done recording. So bye-bye.